Alright, so in this video I will show you quickly how to navigate Elementor. So Elementor is a page builder, and that's the page builder we are going to be using to edit all our pages. Okay, so you can come to all pages. I want to add a new page, and then I will show you how to do that. So come to add a new page. So this page we are not going to use it. I'm just using it to access Elementor and show you how to navigate it, show you the environment. So this is the page. If you want, you can add title now. Add title to this page. So this is the test page. Remember I said we are not going to use it. Okay, so test page. If you want to hide the name, you can hide it there. So just click on publish. Publish again. So page published. So now click on edit with Elementor. So this is a new page. So as you can see, everything is empty. It's just the header and footer, which applies to all pages. Okay, so a web page is made up of sections. So in those sections, you now have columns where you can place images. Okay, so you have this plus here is to add a container, which is also called a section. Yeah, to add a container here, and then put in anything you want to add: text, images, videos, any kind of content. Okay, so you have some templates. This one is for templates that you have saved. So you can create a section or a container, and you may want to use it on other pages. So you can decide and add it to a template, your template, save it here, so that anytime you want to use it, you just click here and select it. So while you are saving, you give it a name, and then you select it and use. So here you can use AI to build your pages. Okay, and then here you use starter template. So remember we inserted the whole of our website. It was a template that we inserted using starter templates. So you can build pages using this too. I love using it because it's quite fast, very fast. Okay, so on your left side here you have widgets. You have widgets here that you can use. So you can drag a container here and drop and use. You can drag a grid system when you want to have different columns. If you want to have 3 pictures on a row, you drag grid system and drop, and then you now insert, set the number of columns to 3. Then you now put in content in all of the boxes there. So you have different widgets here: text, images, text editor, video, button, divider, so many of them. So it all depends on what you want to use. You can just click here, drag and drop. Okay, so now I'm going to add a new section here. So click on plus. We have grid and flexbox. You can use any of them actually. So I love using grid. So grid, you have 2 sections here. See, you can drop another element here, you can drop another one here. So this, you have 2 rows. You can drop something up, you can drop another one down. You have 3. So you decide on which one you want to choose. Of course, even if you choose, you can still edit. Okay, so let me choose this. So as you can see, I've selected it now. So we have a column here, we have another column here. Once you select something on the right hand here, everything on the left hand side changes. So you have layout, you have style, you have advanced. Okay, so this layout now, this is where you can change everything that pertains to the item you have selected on the right. So grid, you can change this to flex box, like I said earlier. Okay, you can change this. So you have one, it's a flex box now. When I want grid, if you want boxes, full width, you can change all of this. You can adjust width, you can adjust height. Columns, if you want 3 columns, you can adjust. So you now have 3 columns here. If you want 2 rows, as you want to drop something up, another thing down, you have it like that. So this left panel here is all about options pertaining to this under layout. So when you come to style, this is where you can change background. This is where you can change background, add overlay, add border, shape divider, all of that. You can add images as your background. Gradient is there. If you want to, that's when you want to use two colors. Okay, you can add a video as a background. Okay, so you can put in the video link here, upload your video on YouTube, copy the link, and then put it here. You can add a slideshow as a background, so you insert the images here. So you have all of this on style. Okay, so when you come to advanced, this is where you can adjust the margin and the padding. The margin is the distance outside the border, while padding is the inside. Okay, so you can increase this to maybe 100. You see that there will be space up here. See the space up here. So if you increase padding to 100, you see that this space is now inside here, between the element and the border. But the margin, it was outside, that is the outside the border. There we saw the increase. Okay, so that's the difference. And then you have alignment, you have the size, all of this motion effect, how the slide will move in, move out. Okay, they're all here. Scrolling effect. Want to stick it to the head. Sometimes you insert a menu header and you want it to be on the top. Even when you are scrolling down, it should remain on the top of the page. You can use it here. And then responsive, we are going to be using all of this when we start. Okay, so but those are the major features that we have here. And then when you finish, you update is to save. Okay, so and then you have preview. You can preview changes here, or you can click on this panel, hide panel, and then you look at your what you have done. Okay, how it will appear on your on a live website. Okay, so click it here and to come back. So the next icon here is responsive mode. So if you click here, any website you design, you have to make it responsive so that it will be usable on all devices. Okay, so some people are opening the website on the laptop, some people are opening it on tablet, while some people are opening it on the mobile. In fact, greater percentage of the people are using it on mobile. So you have to make it responsive. So when you click here, you will see that three buttons have come up here. This is the desktop, the one that is active now. Click on this icon, this is tablet, decide to display on the tablet, and this is the mobile, decide to display on the mobile. Okay, so you can set this, you can decide to set the breakpoint, add more screens, and do that. But these ones alone are very okay. Okay, so and then if you do any mistake, if you happen to do any mistake, you can come to history, and then you choose where you want to undo to. So these are the changes that I've made. I've done this, I've done this, I've done this. So you can undo it, the previous one. So basically that's what we have there. So let me just add a section quickly. Let me go back to desktop. In fact, let's close this responsive mode for now. So let me bring this back to 0. Bring this also back to 0. Yeah, so this is what we have. And then bring it back to, bring this also back to 2 columns. Yeah, so this is what we have. So I can now come back to widgets here, and then drag text and keep here. You now see that the text is active. Once you select text, you see that all the features on the left panel here are all about text features. They are all text features now, no longer container. When you select container, they will change to container. So but when you select text, to change. So now you are going to edit this text. You can type welcome to Jomaco Ventures. I type that. Then if you want to link it to anywhere so that people can click and go to that place, insert the link here. If you want to change the color, come to style, change the text color here. There are different colors here. The typography, this is where you can increase the font, decrease, you reduce the font, uh, make the font bold. Can you see that? Transform it to uppercase, to lowercase, default. Decoration, you can underline, overline, and all of that there. Line height, line spacing, and all of this under style. Okay, you can align, center, center, right, justify. Okay, left. Advanced, same features. When we selected container, we can increase the height of this now, can increase the padding so that we'll have the text come down a little. So we can have it like this. Okay, you can decide to increase the font size here. So let's add another content here. An image, you can click, drag and drop. Then you select the image that you want to add. So these are the images in our media. You can click any of it, select, then it will appear here. So if you click on this image now, everything on this side will also change the image. So you can change the image, you can add caption, you can add a link where you can send people to when they click on the image. You have style, you can increase the size of the image, the width, the height, and all of this. Opacity, that's the transparency. You can add border, all of that, okay? And then the normal features on advanced. So now I'm going to show you how to save a template that will appear under the template section here. So if you click on this, you can right click and then click on save as template. That is, if I want to use this template on other pages, I want to use this same section on other pages, okay? So I'll now title it hero section. You can title it anything that you can remember. So I click on save. So hero section, it is saved. So if I close this now, and then I come here to add another section or on another page that I'm editing with Elementor. Once I come here, I'll click on uh, my templates. Then look at templates here. I'll just select it, insert, don't apply, and then the section will be added. Okay, so it saves you energy. Okay, you don't have to create it again. So let's close this, and then I'll show you something else. So this AI now, you will need to connect it with the Elementor AI for you to use it, but we're not going to cover that in this video. So let me come to starter template. So we are going to starter template. So you can click here and insert a template. That will save you time. You will not have to drag everything and drop. So you can use any of these. This is a whole page. If you click on it, the whole page will be added there. So you just need to edit. And then if you want to add a block, you can click on a block. Like what we designed there is a block. It's just a container, a section. You can add it. Okay. So there are many of them. If you want this, you can just click on it. And then you say import block. So imported. So as you can see now, that is it. So it's been imported. And so if you want to edit, you can just click on it. All of this will change. You can change the image, you can change the text here, change the title, and then you can change all of them like that. If you want to have them more, you can duplicate. Right click here, duplicate, and then you have 4 of them here. Okay, and when you are done, you update. Alright, so once you are done with that, you can just click on these 3 lines, and then you can view your page. Click on view. So this is our page now. It is still loading. You can see it's neatly done. Okay, so that is it. So let's go back to Elementor. Okay, so now you can click on these lines. If you want to preview it, you preview it here, and then some other settings there. We're not going to cover all of that. and then you can now exit. So click on exit. It will take you back to your dashboard. Okay, so that is how to use Elementor. All right, thank you very much. I will see you in my next video.